Now, anti-trafficking organizations are warning of another shift, traffickers moving online. According to the Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, many Ukrainians are using social media to look for help, and they're exposing important information about themselves in the process. According to the Associated Press, Polish police arrested a man and charged him with assaulting a 19-year-old Ukrainian woman he lured over the internet. In Norway, police charged another man with raping a 17-year-old refugee who was lured through social media. Google Trends reveals another disturbing pattern. Online searches for terms like Ukrainian porn spiked across multiple languages and multiple countries shortly after the conflict began.
That's just disheartening.
According to OSCE, this data confirms a spiking demand for sexual access to Ukrainian women. And this demand will serve as a strong incentive for traffickers to recruit and exploit Ukrainian women at scale.
What people don't understand is that when they see the demand happening, that there are clients who are being traumatized in the background.
So our decisions do have a ripple effect.
Absolutely they do. It has an impact globally.
To learn how local law enforcement is responding, I traveled to the capital of Moldova. Despite being one of the poorest, smallest countries in Europe, this border country has accepted more than 86,000 refugees, the highest number per capita. To help train law enforcement in the latest anti-trafficking techniques, Interpol flew in a handful of detectives from the U.S., including Detective Scaramucci from Central Texas, who heads up the human trafficking unit at the McLennan County Sheriff's Office.
It's very humbling. I think that it's evidence that the methodologies that we came up with and the ways that we viewed and treated victims can really be scaled out.
To get a better understanding of human trafficking in Moldova, the investigators teamed up to survey the landscape.
We also have to look at what is the problem set we're seeing here in this country, because they're not all the same.
So if you're Ukrainian and you're coming to Moldova, where would you likely be exploited? We're at the main train station for the country of Moldova. You know, the importance of anybody who's coming from Ukraine over, chances are they're going to come through this area. We have to start looking at what they're doing and why they're doing it. If somebody's just hanging out, you know, are they smoking a cigarette and going back into work, or are they looking for people coming off the trains?
In a matter of minutes, the detectives were finding illegal activity.
New, unused, and unregistered.
I am looking for brothels in Moldova. I actually found that by the reviews that were left on TripAdvisor. It's rented by the hours. It says that he's woken up at 2 a.m. to shouts from half-dressed sex workers. Payments only in cash, so I mean that's pretty blatant.
Well, let's just go check it out.
Drive by and see. Yeah, it has to be easy because that's what the market is, right? If you're, say, a tourist and you were looking for paid sex, you would have to know where to go.
So it's this one, right? With the black gate?
So it's pretty secure. I don't know that the police would have the ability to just walk right up and walk in.
In searching online, Detective Scaramucci believes he may have identified a victim of human trafficking.
She said the price is 150 euro for 1 hour, and then 2 hours is 200 euro. And the interesting thing with this particular female is that she's posting sex ads here. She says that she's Ukrainian, and she has a Turkish phone number. So we have at least a link to 3 different countries just on her alone. And it really just starts lending credibility to the fact that this is potentially and likely trafficking versus, you know, somebody doing this on their own.
So I might say something like,
That's a key aspect of this training. helping law enforcement and caseworkers discern the difference between criminals and victims.
For me, the big takeaway is I want to see that light bulb click that, hey, this is possible. It is possible that this person isn't a criminal. And to be able to use thorough investigations that are supported by data and intelligence to say, I know you're a trafficking victim, even if you tell me you're not.
As for how well their methods work, I decided to try it myself.
Data, let's see if I can find, there you go.
So this is mapping all my information.
This is all the stuff that's been exposed about you. Was that ever your password?
Yes, that was my password for everything.
Okay, do you still use it?
I'm still trying to find accounts with that password on it.
Okay, so you definitely need to change.
That's not good.
I watched as the investigator mapped my social media accounts, my emails, my leaked passwords, and then linked them with my friends' network.
So about how much time did this take you to map this on me?
Well, I just did this while we were talking,
So 5 minutes?
probably.
Is anyone doing this now with the Ukrainian refugee crisis?
We are trying to get there, but I don't know. So the people that know how to do human trafficking investigations, those people, we need to interact with them. We need to have this dialogue of what are you doing? What's going on? What do you need? What are we looking for?
And for those online traffickers, what do you hope the message is to them?
Pretty soon they're going to know people are out here looking, they're digging, they're identifying them. And it's not going to be as easy anymore. You know, once we get this up, we're coming for them.
When it comes to human trafficking, we've seen the difference that one person can make. Whether it's fueling demand or working to stop it, we're having an impact from half a world away.